your house was the second house that I worked for after my divorce. So I got, separated from my husband, and Sean was 2, and she's 27 now. That's crazy. Sean was 2.
Wow.
And I know, right? She just turned 27, April the 27th. And so we were trying to figure out, like I was trying to figure out, how I was going to take care of this little baby girl by myself now, trying to just figure the world out as a single parent. Now I wasn't planning to be a single parent, but just trying to adjust to life. And I started working for this agency, Disability Services. And that was an amazing agency. I love them. You didn't know?
I didn't even know. I didn't even know you were going through a divorce.
Yeah. Well, you were a baby, so I didn't talk to you about that stuff. But yeah, I was going through a divorce. And so I had worked for this other home, and I was like, I had went to TJC, and I started the registered nurse, the RN program. And I started taking prerequisites because I always wanted to, work in the medical field some kind of way, but I wasn't just really sure. And so the first house that I was working with, just some crazy stuff happened one day, and I was like, oh, I can't work for that family anymore. And so they sent me to your family. And just God and his miraculous, way of doing things. And your mom, your mom had just went to LVN school. She had just graduated. And so she really encouraged me to go to the LVN program, to start the LVN program. And she was just like, you're going to be a great nurse. Like because remember, I don't know if you remember or not, but I used to, even though Tracy wasn't mine every time, because remember she had the nurses coming, I wasn't a nurse yet. And so she had the nurses coming, but I would, clean her trach and clean all of the, because remember she used to have all of the stuff underneath, all the mucus and everything. And she used to sit there and like scratch at it and everything. She used to scratch it. It just looked really dry to me. So I would just clean it. I would, clean it, and I would moisturize her skin, and I put the new, put some new gauze on there. Because I was just like, man, that looks really uncomfortable. And I was like, this baby's skin is dry. Yeah, it's a question. And so your mom used to always be like, you are natural. You need to, go to nursing school. You need to try, do the LVM program. And I was like, okay. She said, go ahead and apply. And so your mom really, she's really the reason why I went to LVN school. She really encouraged me, to do that. And I got in. And but that's, yep, your mom, because your mom had just, became a nurse because of, all of the kids with everybody. Well, this, but everybody in the home, Facebook family had some kind of disability. It was something going up, or some kind of, Bertha call it unique ability. Had something going on. So she had went to nursing school. So she had just graduated from the nursing program, maybe a year, 2 years, maybe a couple years or something like that. So she had really encouraged me to go. She said, you're a natural. And so that's what I did. I was like, okay, I went and applied for the program. And, that was it from there. I really loved it. And so I really loved my time with you. I think you were the reason why, Bertha, you are the reason why I stayed in pediatrics after I graduated, because I just love taking care of you so much. And I was like, man, I love working with kids, and, it was so much fun, going and doing things. One of the biggest things I loved about being with you was that it was an opportunity for me. Okay, you finna invite people. One of the things I loved about working with you was that, yeah, they'll watch it. Yeah, it's fine. One of the things I loved about working with you was that we would go to Six Flags and we would go places, and it was like, I wanted you to experience things just like everyone else. So what would I do, Bertha? I'd pick you up and we get on all the rides. I was like, we getting on.
Yeah, it was so much fun.